What happens when a former president faces international trial and his allies want him moved, not to freedom, but to a different kind of confinement? Former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, detained at the International Criminal Court in The Hague for alleged crimes against humanity related to his war on drugs, is now at the center of a new political push. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, once Duterte's Secretary of Foreign Affairs, has filed a Senate resolution urging the Philippine government to appeal to the ICC for the former president's interim release, so he can be placed under house arrest inside the Philippine Embassy in the Netherlands. Cayetano's resolution highlights what he describes as a growing humanitarian concern. He points to Duterte's declining health as the core reason for this recommendation. According to Cayetano, this isn't about politics, but about compassion and due process. He insists that Duterte, like any suspect, has the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. And while he awaits trial, the senator says he deserves humane conditions, specifically detention within the embassy where he could be monitored by Filipino officials and remain in a more familiar environment. He has been detained for 4 months now, Cayetano said, referring to Duterte's current custody. We must act before it's too late. As the saying goes, regret always comes last. This resolution follows rising concern over Duterte's physical condition. His former wife, Elizabeth Zimmerman, recently visited him in detention and reported a shocking change, describing him as skin and bones. That alarming description was echoed by Senator Bato Dela Rosa, who stated in a media interview that Duterte appeared extremely weak and emaciated. Dela Rosa even revealed that Duterte has already made a request to be cremated in the Netherlands should the worst happen. Vice President Sara Duterte, their daughter, addressed these concerns in an interview on July 8th. She confirmed that while there are no urgent reports from her father's medical officer, the family is clearly aware of his weakening state. Her public statements added emotional weight to the case, without directly endorsing or opposing the house arrest proposal. The ICC, meanwhile, has remained careful and measured in its response. In a written statement to GMA News, ICC spokesperson Fadi El Abdallah noted, "The ICC adopts all necessary measures to take care of the health and well-being of suspects who are in the ICC detention center. However, the court declined to comment directly on Duterte's reported physical decline. Despite Cayetano's push, legal experts and advocates for the victims of Duterte's war on drugs remain skeptical. One lawyer representing the victims commented that the ICC is unlikely to entertain the house arrest proposal, arguing that Duterte's current detention already guarantees medical access and international oversight. Critics warn that transferring him to the embassy, which lacks permanent medical facilities, could actually put his health at greater risk, not to mention raise concerns over diplomatic maneuvering. This isn't really about care," one critic stated. "It's about creating a drama now that it's clear the ICC won't just release him. First it was the reparations bill from Senator Robin Padilla. Now it's this resolution from Senator Cayetano. What's next?" The Philippine Embassy in The Hague does not have the same level of infrastructure, medical resources, or independent oversight that the ICC detention center provides. While the image of a former president in custody is powerful, so too is the weight of international law. The ICC remains firm on its responsibility to uphold both justice and detainee rights, but without bending to political pressure. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to Ang Kampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. And thank you to our new subscribers and to everyone who watched this video. Let's keep the bell ringing for truth, justice, and freedom.